sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner... Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He's seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talk about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. He takes off. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. The second-year man from UCLA, Laiatu Latu, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Raiders first down.
The 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
To Cade Otton. A gain of 2. Brings up
on second down, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
7th play of this opening drive. And here's third down.
Third and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Oh, that is terrific.
The Bears take
out
over
of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said,
and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense for capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
The Raiders offense ready to possess the football for the second time from the 39. Here's a first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Raiders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, The reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He keeps it himself, and he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Bears.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Bears 1st down.
They'll run here with Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This one, a deep shot for Rice. A tough spot. 3rd and long.
Kobe Bryant on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Back deep, Trey Palmer. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
We'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 10-yard line.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. McCaffrey now from the pistol. And they can even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. RPO, they throw it to Rice. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Here's Taylor. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll be taken down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throw there, caught by Kittle.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So let the fullback try to push the puck. And the Bears going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 9-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on 1st and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Throwing, Darnold. That's out to Kittle as they set up the screen. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal.
A 23-yard
This
attempt.
about as short as you can get. Prater's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the give, it's McCaffrey. They'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Get this complete right side to Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On play action, here's Darnold. forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Darnold. That's complete to Rice. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain
Kittle
of
is the
7.
man in motion.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard
Darnold to throw. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll step up and run this. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
a gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Throwing is Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard. Latu there to bring him down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for
The Bears
and
take
take
over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
It's a loss of
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's Darnold. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
And the Bears.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A 28-yard gain.
Here's 1st and 10.
The Bears 1st down.
He'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening, big numbers in this first half. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And a Raider first down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Daniels. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. 3rd and 5. Now Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's going to throw, find his man, and connect. 24 yards, touchdown. The Cardinals are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Why you all in my face? Taking a hold of my face. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to be a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
A pickup of 2 yards.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and 11.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll try to run for it. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. Some points.
Third and goal.
Third and goal.
Throwing, Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Brought down just shy of
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. You got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tyleik Williams, first rounder out of Ohio State. They're on the tackle.
Brings up second.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At his own 5-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Throwing now, Daniel. He's got his man. It's Pickens. They'll come up here first and 10.
And
That one good for just a
2
couple.
yards on the pickup. It's second and
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
a loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
It's a gain
From
of
the
16
35,
yards.
it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
Andrew Phillips. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Off the
6.
play fake, here's Daniel.
39-yard line.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he won't get away. Good old tackle there to get him down behind
It's
the
a loss
line.
of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of
It's
8.
a gain of 8. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
Wilson on the stop.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At their
Daniels
49
now going to look to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And they'll take this down inside the 35. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Play action. Here's Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught outside by Otten. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Jonathan
It is
Taylor.
3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
In punt formation.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. Latu. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 2nd
Throwing
and
on
14.
2nd down. Daniels.
27-yard line.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's complete. Left side, Pickens. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
27 yards. That's good for the Bears.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. They'll sit out here. From the 46. Here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
And the Bears first down.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclones. David Montgomery. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second
and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. Darnold. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down.
Second and goal.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He takes off, and he will score. Game on. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
Bears 10.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Second and inches.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one. As down he goes. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd
Brings up
and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up
The tackle
3rd down.
made by Devondre Campbell. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd.
Here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey is on the way.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what
The blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
you give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Rice.
Donald's pass.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd
Brings
and
up
5.
2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. What's the play call here? 4th down
A loss
and
of
7.
2 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to go down. Pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.